Hello, this is Lee and welcome to I Am Fabulous Friday, and today I just want to share with you Soothe the Soul, and it comes from Desiree Mangendog's book I Am Fabulous. And Desiree is a Chinese herbalist and acupuncturist, and she does a lot of work using the oils and her herbs to for emotional well-being. And we use the oils heaps for all sorts of things emotional, and just love how the oils can help so quickly with that, because aromatically they're into our brain and into where the glands where our emotions start from, so we can affect our emotions really quickly. And Soothe the Soul is for people that maybe they're exhausted in spirit, or they've been through some really severe hardships. So that could be because of leaving a job, or during a difficult relationship, facing legal battles, moving, working, or just challenging projects. But also it's a great one for school kids, because we're coming up to that time of year when they're facing lots of exams, so just helping them through those times. And it just gives us that confidence and strength to cross the finishing line with grace and with ease. And Soothe the Soul, it can be used at any time that we need to take a deep breath and to let out a big sigh. Just some days we just feel like there's so much weight on our shoulders. And one of the positive side effects with Soothe the Soul is better breathing patterns as well, because like the Cedar Wood and the Siberian Fir that are in it helps us to strengthen the lungs, and to do diaphragmatic breathing, deep, way down deep, because with all the stress and anxiety in our lives, we end up breathing up here, and we need to do slow, deep breathing. So what's in this blend? There is cedar wood, and it's a very grounding oil, comes from a pretty large tree, and it calms the nerves and it nourishes the lungs. It helps us do deeper breathing and also to calm anxious feelings. And in Chinese medicine, it helps, our lungs are related to grieving and sadness. Hello, Kirsten. And it also addresses loss and disappointed that can be very deep down in our lungs. The next one that's in the Soothe the Soul blend is Cassia, and Cassia comforts the heart and reminds us that everything will be okay. And just a word of caution with this oil, it's what we call a hot oil, and I always need to dilute it heaps, because otherwise it burns my skin. But it's a magic oil, and I love to put it in actually I put it in both my coffee and in my black tea with a bit of milk, so a white tea but not a milky tea. Well, you could put it in a milky tea, and it then makes it feel a bit like a chai tea. So it's helping then with that everything is feeling pretty awesome. The next one is Wintergreen, and Wintergreen helps us to endure hardships, and also to step outside ourselves and look at the problems from a different angle, and then that allows us to grow from that experience. And that's why it's in so many products that are used for muscles, for tired and sore muscles, because that's the Wintergreen works on that. Same thing, that helps us to look outside of what's going on. Next one is Clary Sage, and it's the oil of vision, so it helps us see the bigger picture and helps us to grow in character when there are trying times. And then the last one is Siberian Fir, and it helps us to let go of burdens, and especially those that don't belong to us. So I've been using, this is mine and it's nearly empty, it's down to here. I've been using it for a fortnight now, and just yeah, I just love how I feel. It's just helping me step into the real me, to let go of, you know, we all have crap that we're reared with. Hello, Lizzie. Crap that's we've endured from our parents, but also well-meaning people that have been around us in our life. And then I don't know what you're like, but I'm also very good at creating interesting pickies and scenarios in my head, and I'm finding using Soothe the Soul has just allowed me to let go of those, to put into perspective and realise just how much, excuse the French, bullshit that I create in here from different scenarios. So if you already have your oils, I can send you the recipe for this, or I can quickly go through it. It's 10 of Cedar Wood, 4 of Cassia, 4 of Wintergreen, 2 drops of clary sage, and 6 drops of Siberian Fir. And then we top up the rest with, hello Scotty McLean, top up the rest with fractionated coconut oil. So you can either make that up yourself, I can send you the recipe, or for $25 I'm happy to send it, mail it out to you. And it's a magic blend. Usually we only make them into a 5 ml roller. This one's a 10. Hello Peter Bolt. But because I'm a bit delicate to the Cassia, and I find it still warm when it's at the 5 ml, I actually did mine out as a 10 ml, and that's finding it just as effective. So if you'd like to give Soothe the Soul a try, to change your life, to help let go of all of that heaviness and hardship that you've been enduring for a short time, as with kids about to do school exams, or for you know, if life's been tough for a long time, because I know a lot of people, life is just one toughness after the other. And Soothe the Soul helps us to change chemically and emotionally, and then we can let go of that and move on to the life that we deserve, the life that you are really meant to live. So, yep, in the comments, if you could just go, hey, send me the recipe, or send me one of these, then I'd love to look after you. If you want to learn a bit more about oils, if you go to mydoterra.com/Lee, there's a couple of little videos there that help you learn a little bit more. But if you want to tune into my lives all the time, somewhere around there is where you can link it in, and you can always be notified when I go live. But also I have Natural Solutions VIP is a Facebook group where people that are interested in learning more can come along, and because it's a closed group, then you can ask whatever questions you like, because doTERRA's going through compliance at the moment, and we can't say it heals or it does this or does that. We can just say it works on this system. So then, just in protecting you when you're asking the questions, that's why I have it as a closed group. So thanks guys, yell out if I can help, and have an awesome weekend, because I know I am. Thanks heaps.